Hello, audio test. Hello, hello, test, test. Hello. Okay, audio is working. Hello, guys, I'm back. Live streaming. I was not doing a lot of live streams lately because for some reason my VPS was so slow that I was just not able to live stream. So I don't know what was going on. And then there was a unplanned restart of my VPS. So it just restarted without me doing anything. And now it's better. So probably there was a problem with the VPS. But yeah, I don't know what was going on. So in the last few, I think actually weeks, I was not live streaming for this reason because I didn't want to put some more work on my VPS because it was struggling already with all of the MetaTrader terminals and the strategies that I am using right now. So yeah, but now it's running smooth again, or smoother than before. So I can make another live stream. I don't think I will make like live streams every single day, but since it's been a while that I did my last live stream, yeah, I thought I would just do this one as a spontaneous live stream. So everyone who wants to join, can have a little chat here, ask some questions. Yeah, chat a little bit. And yeah, thanks for your comments, guys. And I'm hugging you back to Brazil. Actually, I have a lot of viewers are from Brazil, which is very, very cool. I don't know why there are so many people watching from Brazil, but I think it's so nice that it's literally the other end of the world and people are still watching my videos, which is super, super cool. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk a lot about like from myself or if I just answer questions in this stream. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat and I can react to them. And yeah, otherwise, I don't know, we can have a look at the screen. I will talk a bit about what was going on in the accounts lately, but also I'm recording some more videos at the moment, in like 1 hour roughly, I will upload another video on the channel where you can see for this a portfolio here. I don't know if you can see anything. Maybe I should move myself somewhere else, but I don't know. I mean, there are charts everywhere, so I cannot really move myself somewhere where I'm not in the way of anything. But yeah, this is my latest project that I set up pretty much, and I'm trading this live account here, and I just made another video where I did a portfolio and correlation analysis for this account. And this is, I think, very interesting. At least it was super interesting to me to see how the strategies correlate and how, the relationship between the testing results of these strategies is or was in the past. So if you're interested, you can watch this in about 1 hour on the channel. And yeah, there are some more questions. Hello to the Philippines. I'm here to learn. Yeah, I don't know if you will learn a lot in this stream, but here in the stream, I'm usually just chatting a bit, but you can learn a lot on the channel for sure. How do you fix the errors encountering when trying to publish an EA? Actually, today I published another expert advisor, the Fisherman expert advisor, and I didn't have a single error. But yeah, when I had the errors before, if you try to upload something to the MQL5 market and the upload fails, there's an article linked, an MQL5 article, and you can just read this article and it will pretty much help you to fix every single problem that you can have with uploading programs to the MQL5 market. So just read it and it will help you. You have to make sure that your orders can be opened, and for example, like stop loss, TP distance is important, lot size calculation, margin requirements, these things have to be handled. But everything is pretty much described in this article. And there are so many comments today. That's very, very cool. Thanks for the classes. I learned a lot from you when making my first expert advisor. That's great. Congratulations on creating your own programs. That's so cool. And in my opinion, a very important and good step in a journey as a trader. I don't know at what point you are right now, but it will definitely help you in the future, I'm sure. And there's someone from Nigeria, so we already have like people from South America, people from Asia, people from Africa. So this is so cool. People from all over the world. I mean, yeah, I think right now everyone should be kind of awake, right? In the US, it's very early in the morning, I think. Africa is pretty much the same time zone as we have in Europe, and Asia, it's in the evening. So, yeah, good morning, good noon, good evening to everyone in the chat. And another one from Brazil. Yeah, there are so many people from Brazil. Czech Republic. So cool. We nearly featured every continent. Okay, no, not every continent, but a lot of continents. Some more people from the EU, France. So cool. Is there a Protect EA tutorial using Google Spreadsheet? I don't know. No, I at least on my channel, you will not find a expert advisor where I use a Google API. So not on my channel. You learned a lot from my channel. That's great. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. United Kingdom, India, Australia. Oh, another continent. Nice. Morocco. Good to see you guys. So yeah, I don't know. Should I talk about what's going on here in the stream? I mean, it's automated trading as always. Oh, someone from Germany. Hello. So yeah, this is my account. I made some video about this account already, and the last video I made about this account was, I think, where I talked about the big drawdown that was going on in the past. This account was down like 6K or so, but now it's doing a lot better. So it recently recovered from the drawdown, and especially like this week, especially also was just crazy good. Like if we have a look at this here, we can see very good. Like in this FTMO challenge, I have all of the big stock indices aligned, so we can see that the German index is at all-time highs, the US index is close to the all-time highs, and the US tech index is also close to the all-time highs. And this is very, very good for my account. So this is why, especially the go long strategy, also a bit the turnaround Tuesday strategy, they generated a lot of profits in the last week, or in this week, and the last weeks also, I think, because of the increasing market value of the stock markets, which is crazy. So nearly like in the last month, I think this account made nearly like 10K from the lowest point, from the drawdown point to the point where it is right now, which is of course great. And it's also good for my mental health, because when it was in drawdown, like 6K directly after I started trading this account, this was not very cool. But now it's recovering, and yeah, it's nice to see that the strategies now seem to get some traction. I mean, it's of course highly correlated with the overall stock market, and you will also see this in the video that I upload later in 1 hour. But yeah, it's going better the last week. I do not have Telegram. I mean, I have it, but I don't use it. Thanks for the feedback on the content. So yeah, I don't know. If you have questions, go for it. And also there are, this account is doing very good. I don't know how long you guys follow the channel, but I made a video, I think at the beginning of the year, where I talked about my FTMO stock trading plan. And this is the account where I trade the stocks. And it was not doing this good lately, but then also this week, from same story pretty much, from the increasing stock market value, it heavily benefited. This account is 6.5% in profit. Yeah, which is super good, because like 1 week ago, it was still 3% below the current value. Yeah. So overall, like the stock market situation is very good for a lot of my accounts. And yeah, this one also benefited, but it's not doing as good as I would like it to perform, because it's lagging a bit compared to the performance of the indices. But yeah, I will just observe this, of course, in the future. And yeah, so there are some more questions. I have a question about how to modify the frequency my EA scans for higher highs and lower lows. Okay. Currently it's taking a while to scan. What makes it lose opportunities? Yeah, I don't know. In this case, just make your code more efficient. I don't know how your code looks, but it looks like, or it sounds like it's not very efficient. Usually it should not take a lot of time to find highs and lows. I mean, I don't know your algorithm, but it shouldn't take more than a couple of seconds at max. Are you still in Asia? No, I'm in Germany. I am in Germany. Because the weather is good now here. So you can see here I have a shirt without long sleeves. So it's getting better here in Germany. And I was thinking about going somewhere else, but I don't know, like whenever the weather is good, I feel better in Germany. And I always have the feeling I have to leave if it's too cold, because I don't really like the cold, but right now it's very good. And I think I will stay here for a while now, but I don't know. I can always go somewhere spontaneously. Which prop firm works the best with it? FTMO. I don't know, bro. I only tried FTMO so far and my Forex funds, but I mean, this didn't age well, as you know. But yeah, FTMO, I don't know. It's like the biggest company, I think, for Forex prop firm trading. So I just went with FTMO. But I'm not sure if I can recommend it. I heard some good things. I heard bad things, like with every prop firm pretty much. I never had a funded account, so I cannot really recommend it. Yeah, it's okay, I would say. I don't know. I'm not a super big fan at this point of prop firms. I made a video about this like 2 months ago. You can watch it if you're interested. But yeah, I think FTMO is not like the worst choice, I would say, because they are very big. Currently, it's blah blah blah. Do you have expert advisor that trade indices like Boom 500? I don't know what Boom 500 is, but usually expert advisors can trade any market. It's not really important what market it is. You will be successful always because you sweetheart that shares knowledge. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. What do you think about Darwinex? Actually, I never worked with Darwinex, and I don't completely know what it is. It's something like a social trading platform, isn't it? But I don't really know anything about it, so I cannot really talk a lot about it. But I think it's something like social trading, right? Where you can like show your portfolio and then others can follow, I think. Yeah. I'm just on their website and there are some big accounts actually. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. Never really had any personal experience with Darwinex, so I cannot really tell you a lot about it. How's your US 30 turnaround Tuesday expert advisor traded every day in daily chart? No, it doesn't trade every day. This, what you can see here right now, maybe you are talking about this position. It's not opened by the turnaround Tuesday expert advisor. It was opened by this go long expert advisor. And this one kind of trades it trades every day, yes. So it's a different strategy. Right now I have 3 strategies trading US 30. And I think I will record another video, which I will upload probably on the weekend, where I have another analysis of this account and figuring out which strategy made which profit. And then you will see what strategy performed good and what strategy performed bad. Is there any way to close and reopen MT4, MT5 automatically at a certain time of day? Sure, if you program a program for it, but it's not something you can do in MQL5, I think. But you could set up another program on your PC for this, I think. I don't know how it's done, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Some kind of background service. But I don't know how it's done. You can Google it probably. Davinex is like a hedge fund system. Someone says it's a prop firm. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it looked like social trading kind of thing. And they have bad trading conditions, big spreads. Yeah, I never really had a look at it, so I'm not an expert here. Davinex has blah, 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 blah. I had a similar problem with getting a lot of highs and lows. Solution using an indicator to get highs and lows quicker. Yeah, if you find a good indicator for this, it's definitely easier. René, do you know about StrategyQuant X? I know about StrategyQuant, but what's StrategyQuant X? I think it's just StrategyQuant, right? Yeah, I started to partner with them lately, and I also made a video about their quant data manager already. Today I will publish a video about the quant analyzer, and the tools are very, very good. This is why I was happy that they asked me to partner up with them, because I don't do a lot of cooperations and partnerships, as you know, on my channel. I never really have sponsored videos or anything, even though I get a lot of requests, but I kind of want to be independent. But with StrategyQuant, I kind of think it's a great company, or at least they provide great tools. So it's the data manager is so cool, and the quant analyzer is also very cool. You will see it today in the video. And also they showed me the StrategyQuant already, which is their EA builder. And I think it's super powerful. I'm not sure if it makes sense for me personally, because I know how to code. So I don't really need an expert advisor builder, but for others, it's definitely a great tool, and you can consider using it if you don't want to learn how to code. So yeah, I definitely think they have a lot of great products. Currently it's taking 2 minutes to scan for highs and lows. Yeah, that's too long. It shouldn't really take 2 minutes. I think you maybe have a loop that always checks every single bar, for example. That's probably not necessary. I think you should not. Yeah, you should definitely work on your code. It doesn't seem to be very efficient. So what else do we have? Do you know anybody that works as a full-time algorithmic trader? Is algorithmic trading reliable enough to use it as a full-time job? Yeah, I know someone actually. But he's also trading his money and trading money of others. But yeah, I mean, you can be a full-time algo trader pretty much, but you need money. Yeah, you need a lot of money for it. So it's nothing I would recommend if you are not rich already. So if you have below like 1 million in free money, I would never ever think about going full-time as a trader, because it's just not realistic, in my opinion. It will not let you sleep well at night. And that's like the minimum, I would say. Is the expert free? I don't know what expert you are referring to, but I have a lot of expert. I sell some of them. You can use a lot of them for free with my partner broker. Yeah, in general, just check out the video, the links in the description of this stream, and you will find my expert advisors pretty much. Hi René, I saw that you use this quant data manager. It's a program from StrategyQuant. I tell you in a comment to prove it. Oh, yeah, I don't really remember the comment, but yes, I use the quant data manager and also the quant analyzer, and I just partnered with StrategyQuant, so I can be an ambassador for their products, which is really cool, because the programs that they provide, I think they really provide a huge benefits for automated traders. So definitely programs that I will use in the future a lot for my own system development. Do you edit? Do you resole? I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a great tool, even if you know how to code. It can make your job easier. Yeah, they gave me an introduction into the quant, into the strategy quant already, but there are so many features, so I don't think I understood everything already. But it's such a super powerful tool. So yeah. I mean, you will also find it I linked it in the description of my stream, and they gave me a voucher, so you can also get their tools cheaper if you use my my coupon code. So make sure to use it if you want to use any of the products. How can you make active trade line and orders show on a Renko chart? Active trade line. You can code it. You can code programs and run it on a Renko chart. But in this stream, it's hard for me to really go into detail about specific coding tasks. Hey René, have you ever tried to modify your range breakout EA to execute trades on buddies instead of rigs? Yes, I did this and I tested it. Yeah, it also works. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse. Depends on the market period, I think. Just got in the stream and I'm hearing good advice. Thanks for the feedback, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. Do you edit the spread of the tick data of Quant Data Manager, for example, in Backtest or Fisherman? Yes and no. I mean, yes, I do edit the spread of the tick data that I get from, in the end, it's Dukascopy data, but I only edit it if it's necessary. For example, for Euro US dollar, USD Japanese yen, GBP US dollar, and the Forex pairs, I do not change the spread because I think it's somewhat realistic with the data coming from Dukascopy, but I change and modify the spread for the indices like US 30, D40, US Tech, and also for gold. Because if you just use the normal data coming from Dukascopy, using the Quant Data Manager, for example, the spread is higher compared to the spread that I have with my, or in my IC Markets account. So I kind of have to reduce the spread to get realistic backtesting results. So yes, I modify the spread, but only if it's necessary. And I modify it so it is realistic. So I never try to like make my backtests look better than they are, because in this case, I would just lie to myself, which doesn't make sense. But I try to get to a point where I think my backtesting environment is as realistic as possible. Yeah. So you know about Dhruv, Rati, and Julie in Germany. Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are they persons? I don't know. I don't know them in this case. I can code a previous candle rates. Okay, this was someone talking to someone else. I already used Quant Analyzer to test my portfolio and test the correlation between strategies. Yes, I just used the Quant Analyzer in the last week for the first time pretty much, but it's such a great tool. And I have to admit, I also wanted to do this or add this portfolio analysis functionality to my Trade Buddy software. And I did, but it's nowhere near the quality of the Quant Analyzer. So the Quant Analyzer is just way better than my tool that I built for the Trade Buddy. So I'm glad that I'm using the Quant Analyzer now. I downloaded 2 experts that you have provided on the website for free, but they are not trading on my broker and I can't even run a backtest. Yeah, that's normal because the programs on my website only work with my partner broker. Make sure to read everything on the page that where I publish these free EAs, and you will it will make you understand why you cannot use them. Because like what I do here, like all of my work on YouTube and putting out expert advisors for you guys, I mean, I of course in the end have to get something out of it because it's cool, it's somehow a hobby, but I still want to earn something from it. So this is why I can only give you these EAs if you use them on the accounts of my partner broker, because then the partner broker will pretty much pay for it, so you don't have to. But yeah, I explain everything on the page that I just posted. What are you using to record and edit your YouTube videos? I just use Camtasia, and I'm not sure if I can recommend it. Sometimes it crashes, which is really annoying. It's a tool. I think you can use any video editor. I did follow you and coded my bot. It helps a lot. A big shout out to you, René. Thanks, man. Thanks for the feedback. I'm glad that I was able to help you with your programming knowledge and your journey in general. From which area in Germany are you? I'm from, it's close to Paderborn, Bielefeld, so North Rhine-Westphalia, kind of in the upper, in the northeast somehow, or in the middle, and then to the east a bit. West. Yeah. Can you do a video on connecting trading signals from EA to Telegram? I could make this, but I don't really want to actually, because then I would have to read everything about the Telegram API again, and I don't really want to do this right now. I wrote such a program some years ago for a customer, but right now I'm not really interested in reading the API documentation of Telegram again. And I just recommend, like, if you are interested in learning how to do this, just learn programming basics, actually. Then you are not dependent on me anymore. Because it has to be a very bad position to always have to ask someone else if he can help you with your coding. And it's so easy. You can just learn the programming basics, and once you have the programming basics, you can program anything you want. So it's definitely worth it. What's your current gold spread? Yeah, I can show you the spreads in my account. They are super low in this IC Markets account. You can see it here in the up here. This is gold. It's 5 points right now, which is, I never saw such a small spread anywhere else. I do have a commission, of course. This is what I also have to say. To be honest here, and the commission is. This would be like $250 per half turn. So round turn round turn is $550. Yeah, but the spread is super small. It's just 5 points, which is super fair, I think. And yeah, I don't know where I should move myself. Maybe I will just stay here in the middle. Whoop. Hello. Little big René. Small René, big René, small René. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I hope you were able to see the spread. I don't know. I will just maybe stay in the middle for a while so you can watch the spreads. So what else do we have here in the comments? Are you a full-time trader? I don't know. It depends on how this question is asked. I mean, I'm not like what I'm doing here, like doing YouTube, trading, developing strategies. It's my full-time job. So I do not have a 9 to 5 besides this. But if you are asking if I'm just living off of trading profits, no, I'm not. As you can see here, like in this account, I made like 3K in the last 2 months. And this is pretty much all I made with trading in the last 2 months with short-term trading. So it's definitely not enough to live off of this, as you can see. So I'm not living off of trading profits, but somehow I'm still a full-time trader, I would say. Are you agree to coding EAs based on strategies that just trade on open prices so we can optimize them on only open prices mode? Yeah, you can do this. I also did this in the past because it makes the optimization process a lot quicker. It's definitely something that can be useful. I'm from the Iran and I can't use your broker. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, it's also the same in the US. A lot of brokers do not, or a lot of countries cannot really use the broker or cannot use the MetaTrader 5 and everything. There are some restrictions which kind of sucks, but yeah, in this case, Yeah, I'm just sorry, but you cannot use the free EAs in this case. You can still purchase them. But as I said, I also have to make some money with the expert advisors and the work that I put in. So if you use my partner broker, the partner broker is paying for the EA pretty much. But if you use any other broker, I cannot I cannot work for free full time because, I mean, it doesn't really make sense, right? So, sorry, but it's not really how it works. You're the best, René. Thanks, man. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. And you even learned how to write advanced expert advisors. That's crazy. Good job. Just need to know how to code custom line to appear on chart after EA placed a trade. You can create objects, like just have a look at the object create function. Object create. Google for this and you will learn how to place objects in the chart. It's a trend line, like object trend. This is what you want to use. I will help you. Hello René, what data do you trust the most? Copy or IC markets? If only open position based on open price bars. I don't know, like IC markets data is of course good, because if you use this broker and you use the data for testing, it kind of makes sense, but usually IC markets does not provide such a long history of tick data. So if you want to have if you want to have good backtests, I would always go with real tick data from Copy instead, because they provide long-term tick data, which is of course not perfect, but it's better than not tick data from IC markets. And if you only work with open prices, it probably doesn't really matter. But on the other hand, I would not recommend just working with open prices. I mean, you can use open prices for quick optimizations and quick tests, but if you want to have like good results or the best possible results, I would always recommend going with tick data instead. Yeah. Have you met anyone that makes a good living out of trading? Yeah, I think so. But I don't know like the actual, I don't know the real finances of people, because it's nothing you can really ask directly unless you know the person very well. Because it's still a little bit of a somehow private question, I think. I'm trying to create an expert advisor at the moment that tries to answer the question, what indicator should I use for my strategy? Ooh, yeah, good job. Good luck with developing such an expert advisor. I have no idea how I would do this, but maybe you can figure it out. Hi René, appreciate your effort on algo trading, algo programming, and nice tips and tests. I'm a senior SQL developer regarding the IC markets. What's the leverage? Thanks for the feedback. I also do some MySQL or SQL programming, but I really suck at it. I can just set up easy databases, but they're very bad. Regarding the IC markets, what's the leverage? It's 1 to 500. So you have a 500 leverage at max, but I would never recommend to use such a high leverage. Also in this account that you can see on the screen here right now, I also have a 500 leverage in this account. But for trading, I usually use you can see here my margin that I use here is like 700 out of the 18K that I have in the account right now. So I use only a small percentage of the margin. And also I trade this account like a 50K account, not like a 15 or 18K account. So I'm not using a lot of the leverage. And this is what I would also recommend to you if you don't want to gamble too much. Please, any recommended resources for candlestick patterns if I want to code based on the patterns? So you're asking for candlestick patterns or for coding tutorials? If you're asking for coding tutorials, make sure to search for them on my channel. I made a series like 1 or 2 years ago where I explained like hammer and I don't know how all of these candlesticks are called, but I made like 2 or 3 different tutorials for candlestick patterns on the channel. Hey, I'm from United Arab Emirates and I have Islamic account and no commission plus bonus on every deposit. Yeah, sounds great. But also these brokers that provide the bonus, they always seem to be a little bit fishy to me. So make sure that you can also do withdrawals and everything without problems. Did you think about moving to CTrader? No, never thought about it. I mean, why? Why should I move to CTrader? I'm happy with the MetaTrader 5, and for me it's perfect. But if at some point the MetaTrader 5 is no longer available, I will of course move to another platform. Is it possible for me to rewrite the code of an expert to introduce in your tutorials? Is it possible for me to rewrite the code of an expert advisor you introduce in your tutorials? Yeah, of course. I mean, why not? The code from my tutorials is free for everyone. You can use it, you can modify it, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want. Just feel free. Trade Pro EA MT4 version, please. No, not planned, I'm sorry. Right now, I'm not working with the MetaTrader 4, actually. So I think all of my future programs will only be available for MetaTrader 5 at this point. What's about the 1-minute OHLC modeling? Yeah, you can use it. I use it for optimization runs sometimes or for quick tests, but I don't use it for my important tests. If I want to have tests that I really use for decision making, I always use every tick based on real tick. I just noticed that with some symbols, gold for example, the spread is really bad. So I was thinking about maybe that they have some problems with their price data also. Customer, I get different results. Are you talking about Dukas copy data? If you're talking about Dukas copy data, make sure to change the spread for your tests, so it's the same as in your live trading account. And this is also what I did when I test with gold. You should watch this video. I explain how to change the spread for the custom data, custom symbols. Bro, when we buy your EAs or the free ones, it comes with setups and the recommended pairs to use. No, clear no. And everyone, please understand this. I never recommend anything. Please make your own decisions. Be an adult, be a grown-up man or woman, and take responsibility for your own financial success. I do not see the future. I'm not a trading guru. If you're searching for this, you're on the wrong channel. All of my expert advisors are provided as tools. You can use it, you can test them, you can do whatever you want, but I never recommend anything. Just to make this clear. And I mean, how could I recommend anything? I don't know what will work in the future. I can give you my settings for the past, and I do this on the channel. Like, you will find live results, you will find backtests, you will find everything. But I don't know if these settings are also good in the future. I don't know, like for myself, I don't know if like in 1 year, maybe this account that you see on the screen, maybe it blows up. I don't know. I cannot see the future. I'm trying my best for myself, but I'm not in the position to give you any financial advice. So far, I've added an enum option to select a moving average. Yeah, that's great. I also do this when I use moving averages. It's great. An enumeration input. Hi René, can I use your range breakout EA on Japanese yen account? How do you set base money? Sure, you can use it in any account pretty much. I think the account currency doesn't really matter. And how do you set base money? Are you asking for like IC Markets accounts? I don't know. Just ask their support if you can use Japanese yen as a base money. I'm not sure if it's possible actually. But just make sure to ask the support of IC Markets. I bought the Tester Trader EA. It seems to be not working when I load the strategy tester with a indicator having buttons on the UI. Yeah, maybe the indicator is having a conflict with the Tester Trader. I cannot really help with this, I think. You will have to modify the code of the indicator if you want to fix this. But yeah. Also working with objects and buttons and everything in the strategy tester and MetaTrader 5 tester, it's never easy because they do not have this feature normally. So you have to use a lot of workarounds and the solutions are usually not perfect. So yeah, it's hard to have really good solutions for these problems. Other than trading, what you do for a living. Like I get most of my money from selling courses, selling expert advisors, investing money, yeah, stuff like this. YouTube money, of course, but it's not a lot. But yeah, I get most of my money from selling courses, selling expert advisors, and broker partnerships, actually. These are, I think, my main income sources. Do you have a travel to Iran? I don't know. I actually right now I didn't plan any other travel or trip. So yeah. But thanks for the invite here. Appreciate it. Is it possible to provide the source code in your tutorials so we can use it? Bro, I always share the source code in my tutorials. I don't understand the question. My channel is pretty much full of coding tutorials. Sometimes or are you talking about a specific problem? In this case, I don't know. I cannot make a video for everything. That's why I always recommend to learn the programming basics. So make yourself independent from me and from any other coding guy in the internet. Learn coding yourself so you are completely independent. That's what I would recommend. And it's definitely worth it. Can you write an expert advisor with a slippage filter? I'm not sure how good it works in the live account. I think you would have to work with market orders, and then I think like a 100% safe slippage filter is not really possible, I think, in MetaTrader 5 programming. But I might be wrong here. Would you share your Instagram? Is it public? Yeah, my Instagram is actually public. But I don't give like one-on-one coding advice or something on my Instagram, because I mean I also have other hobbies. But you can, if you want, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm not super active though. Sometimes I post, but not really regularly. Not on a regular basis. Hi René, how did you learn how to code EAs on MQL5? Yeah, I just watched YouTube tutorials actually, and read a lot in forums and read the documentation. So it took me like a good, I don't know, maybe 3 years to really learn how to write MQL5 code. Took me quite a long time, because back then when I started learning it, it was like 7 years ago, like 2015, 2016. There were not so many good resources on YouTube, so it really took me quite a while. Today you can learn it a lot quicker. And if you really are interested in learning it the fastest way, I can recommend my own programming course for MetaTrader 5 programming, of course. It will teach you how to code in really no time. Have you looked into Lorentzian distance classifier, a machine learning classification algorithm? Nope, don't know what it is. I was trying before to use your commission discount for IC Markets, but I have already an account there. Is it possible to make it work anyway? Yes, you can write an email to IC Markets Global and ask them to connect your email, not one single account, but ask them to connect your email to my referral ID, which is 11012. Posted it in the chat. If they approve this, you will still get the cheaper commissions and you can use my free EAs. The enum that selects moving average I was talking about has 70 moving averages options. Oh, so it's not just the default moving averages. Yeah, that sounds great. So you can do a lot of testing and optimizing with your program. Good job. Sounds cool. Also, gold is getting some more traction here, which is great for my trade here, because I'm long in gold right now. And yeah, that's cool. Today could be another good trading day, if if nothing bad happens. They won't approve it unless you approve it. René needs to approve all commission changes. No, that's not true. I set up the partnership with IC Markets so that everyone who uses my links or connects to my referral ID is automatically moved under the discounted commission group, because I want my viewers, my customers to benefit from this partnership also. So it's automatically applied. Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe you have maybe you set up your partnership differently, but for me it's automatically applied. Hi René, I love your videos. How can I code stochastic indicator for my buy sell entries and how can I code? I cannot really answer specific coding questions in the stream because it's not really the best format for this, but you can check out the videos on my channel. I made a video with the stochastic indicator, I think, and also you'll find plenty of videos where I use the moving average, and you will learn how it's done. How to make backtest results near to what happened in real life. It depends on the strategy. For some strategies, the backtesting results can be really similar to the live trading results. For some strategies, it's very different. I would suggest that if you want to have the most accurate backtesting results, you should go for every tick based on real tick. You have to make sure that you have the commissions calculated correctly, the spread should be realistic, and then, generally speaking, strategies that use a lot of stop orders will have results in the tester that differ more from live trading results than strategies that do not use stop orders, because stop orders are highly affected by slippage. But yeah, I mean, also I would not go for like scalping or super quick in and out strategies, because they usually work a lot better in the tester than they do in the live account. Is it possible an expert advisor be profitable in backtest with every tick based on real tick and unprofitable in live? Yes, definitely possible. Especially for these scalping quick in, quick out strategies. What's your preferred trading session hours? Asian, Europe, or US? I don't know. I don't care what hour my programs trade. I mean, I'm not sitting in front of the PC anyways, so I don't care what hour it is during the day. My programs just work during the whole day, and I don't care if I make profits in the Asian, the European, or the US session. I don't care. I will take all the profits. Is it possible to code an EA for maximum number of open trades? Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can check the maximum number of open trades, but if you want like an expert advisor that stops trading at some point, this is not possible. You cannot, for example, have an expert advisor that restricts manual trading. That's not possible. I'm new here. What's the best non-martingale EA with consistent profits? Yeah, I see that you are new here, because if you would not be new here, you would know that I do not recommend anything. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sorry. If I know the best, if you know the best EA with consistent profits, please let me know, because I want to use this program. But I think nobody is really able to guarantee this for the future. So yeah, unfortunately. Is it recommended to test EAs with a higher spread than live spread? I mean, it's better to have a higher spread in the tester than a smaller spread compared to your live account. But I don't know if it's recommended. Usually what I try to do is to have a realistic spread. A spread that is realistic in the tester, maybe slightly higher than in a live account. But overall, like right now, I'm just aiming for realistic market conditions. So yeah, that's my main goal when I look at or when I test strategies in the tester. Is it possible to code any kind of strategy into an EA? Sometimes I feel I need to learn MQL5, but sometimes I feel low confidence. Yes and no. You can code every strategy where you have a fixed set of rules, and these rules have to be free from human interpretation. But if you have a fixed rule set, you can code a strategy for this. For every strategy, I would say. The problem is that a lot of the strategies, like for example, a lot of this like ICT stuff or support and resistance stuff that human traders do is highly dependent on a human trader analyzing the market. And it's not following clear rules. And these strategies cannot be coded because they always have a element of interpretation or randomness. I don't know what's the word. And you cannot code this. But for every strategy that follows rules, you can write an expert advisor. Can you separate trades into types to check separate trades? Ooh, not sure if I understand the question, but yeah, you can do whatever you want with coding. You can, for example, in an expert advisor, you could have different pools of trades, maybe use different arrays, use different magic numbers, use different comments. You can do everything with MQL5 coding. So you can definitely build baskets of trades and they can be treated differently. Yes, sure. Manual versus automated trading, which is better? If you ask me, definitely automated trading, because I don't see a reason to trade manually. Manual trading is really, it's often very subjective, and I don't really think it's, for most people, it's not sustainable in the long run. Also, manual trading puts a lot more mental stress on yourself compared to automated trading because you have to take all of the decisions. And with manual trading, you make more trading errors and everything. So yeah, clearly automated trading if you ask me. Can you create an expert advisor on Candlestick dependent that would only buy and sell when hit its button? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if I understand 100% what you're asking for, but if I understand this correctly, yeah, sure. You can code everything, as I said. You can code everything. Thank you for your answer. I don't know. I didn't really try it with Bitcoin and oil. I don't have a clear reason for this. I just never tested these symbols. What can you say about grid strategy expert advisor? In general, like every grid trading expert advisor is always a high risk, high return approach. So you can use grid strategies, but they are usually very high in risk. And on the other hand, they usually provide a good return if everything's going good. But it's not good, it's not bad. It's a personal decision if you want to use such an EA. It's like, my opinion is neutral. I am willing to use all of your EAs, but do going to live, can I have a look at your EA MyFX book link? I don't know. For this account, I don't have a MyFX book link. I have a MQL5 signal, but the MQL5 signal is a bit messed up. I set up this signal here, where you see my account, but it says I'm down 30%, and this is because of the calculation that is done here in the MQL5 signals. They have a specific algorithm to calculate, and this is because the drawdown happened when I still had only 5K in the account. So even though I'm up like 3K in this account, or you can see here the profit is positive, but the growth is negative. So yeah, this is a little bit messed up in my opinion on MQL5, but yeah, you can have a look at this if you want. It's I can post it if you want. It's yeah, check out the signal if you're interested. But yeah, do your own analysis, your own due diligence before using my expert advisors, and make sure you are fine with the risk. I'm currently learning programming, but with your expertise, can easily provide suitable strategies. Could you give me some guidance or suggest a reference or correct path? Yes, I can. The best way to learn programming is purchasing and working with this masterclass course. No, I'm just joking. I mean, just learn it. I don't know, and enjoy the process. Put in the work, and then just try out different strategies. It's a journey, and you will learn a lot on your way, and it's definitely worth it in the long run. I have sent an email to IC Markets now about connecting my account to your referral ID. Yeah, that's it. So if they approve this, if they connect your account, you will see. So if they did this, what you can do is in your MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4, you can then go to the symbols and go, for example, to Euro US dollar, click right click and specifications, and then you should see that the commission is then at 2.15 euro, or I think 2.75 US dollar, whatever your account is. And if it is like this, then it means that the commission is reduced and you're connected to my referral ID. And then you can also use the free expert advisors. Just make sure to fill out the form on my website for your account then. So I can put you in the database. I don't have enough money to buy a VPS. Can I use my EA on MT5 like that? You can also use it on your own PC. But your PC has to be active and running all the time, and also the MetaTrader 5. So I definitely do not recommend it. I always recommend working with a VPS if you want to trade automatically with expert advisors. How does a grid strategy work, basically? A grid strategy is usually like this. You have a signal, and then you open, for example, a buy position, and then if the market goes down and your position goes negative, then you buy another position, or you open another buy position. So you pretty much you lower your average buying price as the market falls down, and the idea is that the market will at some point stop falling down and recover, and then you can close the positions. So that's the most basic concept of grid strategies, and you can apply this concept to every signal pretty much. So it doesn't really matter where the first signal is coming from, or if you use an indicator or something, you can always apply grid mechanisms to pretty much every expert advisor or strategy that's out there. As per MQL is a big drawdown, but whatever your EA, as per MQL, yeah, on the MQL 5 page, the drawdown is big, but it's just because of their calculation method. Like actually, this account is in profit. As you can see here, like the overall profit here is realized 2.8K in the last, I don't know, when did I start this? I started this account on the 21st of March. Then there was a huge drawdown, and I documented everything on YouTube. It's completely transparent. I had a drawdown of like 6K, but then the 6K drawdown recovered, and now it's 2.8K in profit. And yeah, by equity, it's even more in profit. So it is profitable right now, but also I just trade for like 1.5 months, so it's not a long time. Is your masterclass course enough for me to learn how to code EAs like you in less than 3 years? I mean, you won't be at the level where I am right now, because I mean, I'm writing automated trading strategies for like 7 years now, and I created the masterclass, so you will probably not be as good or as efficient writing strategies as I am right now. But you can use the course, and the course alone is enough for you to become an advanced MQL5 programmer. And I think at the end of the course, if you put in some work to practice, you will be able to write all of the strategies that you want to write, or most of them, and then work on it from this point on. Can you create an expert advisor, buy only and sell only for me? I don't do any individual, I don't provide coding services, I'm sorry. Does grid strategy use buy and sell stop orders? Depends. Like grid strategy in general, it's not a strategy itself, it's just a concept or a technique that you can put on top of every other strategy, in my opinion. You can use it with limit orders, you can use it with stop orders, you can use it with market orders. It depends on like how you want your program to work. How do you consider the slippage on MQL signals? Even on ICM different server? I don't know. I never followed a MQL5 signal, so I cannot really talk about the slippage actually. I cannot really say a lot about this. I never followed a signal myself. Are you a general coder? Do you code Python or CPP? Don't even know what CPP is. Oh, C++. Okay. And no, I'm not. I mainly code MetaTrader programs. I wrote some Java programs. I developed some apps. I theoretically know how to code Python because I watched 2 or 3 videos on it. But during my normal day, I pretty much only work with MetaTrader coding language. So, yeah. But once you know one coding language, you can learn any coding language in like a week or so. So it's not really a problem once you know the coding basics. I always recommend to just learn the coding basics because it can help you so much in life, not only with trading, but with everything you want to code. Is it possible to use your EA in my demo account first, then live? Yes, you can now also request a license for your demo account, but it has to be under my referral ID. But yeah, you can just request the license for your demo account. I've been coding most of the strategies in Python and backtested them for 7 years, but so far I haven't achieved satisfactory results, even though I've trained machine learning. Yeah, I don't know, what should I say? Maybe you have to do some more tests and some more development. It's not so easy to find working strategies. It takes time and effort, I would say. Also for me, takes a long time to find good strategies. What's the difference between functions and variables? Bro, that's such a general question. Variables are used to store data in the memory of your PC, and functions are used to execute specific tasks. But yeah, just watch some coding tutorials on my channel if you want to learn about this. If I invest 1,000 using your EA, how much would be the monthly return and the maximum drawdown? I don't know. Hey René, I've been watching your videos for a long time, more than a year. Can you tell me what's the best time frame for gold for a candlestick pattern? And I don't know. But in general, I would not go to the very small time frames. Like personally, I do not trade anything that is, let's say, below 1 hour time frame. I only trade the higher time frames because higher time frames make strategies more stable from my experience. How does the range breakout work? I have it installed and I've been monitoring it, but it seems like it triggers both sell and buy before it goes in the general direction. Yeah, it happens. My advice is to use the strategy tester to figure out or to get a feeling for the strategy. You can use the strategy tester, you can use the visual mode and the non-visual mode, and this will give you a feeling for the strategy. And then you can decide if you want to use the strategy. But you will always have days where you have 2 losses. That's how it is. That's how the strategy works. But sometimes you will have days where you make a lot of profit. René, thanks for your hard work. Thanks for your feedback. I appreciate it. I hope you like the videos. How many accounts can one person link to your referral ID at IC Trading? You can link as much as you want. Yeah, it's not limited. I must thank you for all of your work. Thanks, man. Thanks for your feedback, guys. That's so sweet. I'm really happy that you like the content. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that I was able to help you with your programming and trading journey. And you have 6 FTMO accounts running, which is great. Oh no, you have several accounts running for 6 months. Okay, but it's still great. Congratulations, good job. What's the name of the EA you're currently using? Oh, I'm using different EAs. I'm using the Go Long EA here. I'm using the Range Breakout EA. I'm using the Turnaround Tuesday EA. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm using the Go Long in 3 charts, Turnaround Tuesday in 3 charts, and the Range Breakout EA in 6 charts. Is there any strategy or expert advisor you did not introduce publicly and use for yourself? Yeah, I think I did not talk a lot about the ATR breakout and the SAR program, but they are not super, it's not a secret, it's not complex, it's just trading the indicators basically. So no, I do not really hide anything. It's not like I have some super secret, super good expert advisors in the back pocket. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have the holy grail. I'm pretty much showing everything that I use live or publicly. Hello, what's the best period to backtest a strategy? Is 7 years enough? I don't know. I don't know the final answer. I usually like to test for like 10 years right now, but 7 years is also good. I mean, anything that gives you a good feeling for the strategy is fine, I think. What I would not recommend is just testing a few weeks or months, because that's usually a too short period. What's a good daily profit to target on an expert advisor? Everything above 0 is fine. You have to lower your expectations. It's like really, if you make profit, like after 1 year of trading, if you make €1 or US dollar in profit, you are better than like 70 or 80% of all private traders. Never forget this. Most people lose money. So first thing to aim for is not losing money. So also for me, if I have 1 year of trading and if I'm profitable, I'm happy. I don't care if it's like, I mean, more is always better, don't get me wrong. But just making money will put you pretty much on top of the food chain when it comes to traders. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Another one, miracles do happen. I like this name. Thanks for the feedback. What's your favorite expert advisor? Range Breakout EA. Range Breakout EA is probably my most used and most favorite EA, I think. I was trading manually for 1 year, and I found one of your coding tutorials. I think I watched all of your videos now. What the fuck? I have like 300 or 400 videos, but thanks for the support. Crazy that you watch all of the videos. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. It's great to hear that. Have you considered working on a way to get fundamental directions automatically? We're working on it. It's hell of complexity. Yeah, I was thinking about like for stocks. I had a project some years ago where I wanted to use an API to get like fundamental data, like key figures and everything for stocks, and just scan stock markets like on a wide range. But lately I was not working on such a project actually. But yeah, definitely something that's interesting. I offer personal. Do you mind if I link my Discord? Yeah, actually I mind. Please do not make too much advertising on my channel for your own products, please. Because I don't know. I don't want like everyone to start spamming links and everything. Just want to have the comment section and the chat focused on the important things. Manual trading makes absolutely 0 sense. Yeah, same for me. That's exactly what I think. I don't really see the benefits in manual trading. I mean, there might be some traders that are profitable with manual trading. I don't say you cannot do this, but like generally speaking, I think automated trading just provides way more benefits. And you don't have to sit in front of the PC all the time. I mean, who wants to sit in front of the PC all the time and watching charts? It's so boring. Like on some days it's interesting if there's some action, but on some days it's just super boring. I'm kind of new to Algotrading. Is it possible to do Monte Carlo simulations in MetaTrader 5? I don't think it's possible in MetaTrader 5, but it's possible in the Quant Analyzer, which is a tool that I will introduce in the next video on my channel, which will be published in 8 minutes. So just wait 8 minutes and then watch the video on my channel and you will learn how to do Monte Carlo simulations with your MetaTrader 5 backtests. Do you agree with news filters? Why don't you use it in your EAs? I don't use news filters because I think a lot of my strategies actually benefit from news events. Like for example, the range breakout strategies, I had days where just one news event made the performance of like the whole month. So this is why I don't really use news filters. Of course, I also had days where I lost a lot because of news, but I think personally from my experience, news gave me more profits than losses. That's why I don't use news filters. What's the link of your Discord? I don't have a Discord, so I don't really know. Or maybe you're talking to someone else, but I don't have a Discord. Do you offer one-to-one coaching? One-to-one, okay. No. No. I was thinking about doing it, but I think I would have to charge like at least 100 euro per hour, more like 150 to 200 euro per hour. And I don't think that many people would be interested in such a one-to-one coaching, because I think you don't really need it. And you can learn coding totally fine with online courses like my MetaTrader 5 masterclass. And it's like the cost and what you get for it is much higher, in my opinion, if you buy the MetaTrader 5 masterclass, for example, than asking me to give you a one-on-one coaching. Nice content, man. Watching from Kenya. Thanks for the feedback. Really appreciate it. Is it possible for me to use an EA to pass an FTMO challenge or other platform challenges? Yes, it is possible. Like, why not? Let me ask you back. Of course it's possible, but it's not guaranteed. I also found Quant Analyzer like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, same. But it's a great tool, and I will use it more in the future. It's amazing to add backtests, and yeah, it's a super cool tool. So guys, in 5 minutes, I will post a video on this channel, and I think I will end the stream then, so you can watch the video. And it shows how to use the Quant Analyzer, and you should use it. It's also free in the basic version, so make sure to download it. How do you go about avoiding overfitting? That's a hard question, and I don't know a final answer. What I like to do is make tests and then also have a second look at the testing results and try to like rationalize. Rationalize, is that even a word? Yeah, I try to have a rational, objective view on the tests. And then also I look for, like for example, for the optimization parameters. I try to not pick the absolute best, but I try to pick the most realistic, most stable backtest. But I don't really have the final and best answer to this question. How do you get connected with you on your EA's technical query and support? You can just write me an email if you have technical questions about the EAs. Or you can write me on MQL5. Maybe that's even better. I have the MQL5 profile. And you can just write me a quick message if you have technical questions. But I cannot give like trading advice or coding advice because, yeah, for obvious reasons. Watching from Nigeria. I'm enjoying the live session. Thanks, man. Greetings to Africa. Last question for me, I think. Have you ever seen some executions failed in MT5 tester with fast visualizer? Not really, I think. The executions do not really fail for me. I mean, there are some reasons, like if you trade, for example, during midnight, then the order can sometimes fail because it's not a trading hour. But besides this, I think I never really had problems with trading executions in the tester because it's a simulated environment. So why should the trades fail? What time frame you usually go with your range breakout EA? The range breakout EA does not use a time frame. So I can switch to any time frame here. It doesn't matter because the expert advisor does not use a time frame. It's based on points in time, yes, but it does not use a time frame. How long have you been algo trading? Since I think 2015. So I don't know. It's like 8 years now. Yeah. I learned algo trading coding from you. I'm looking forward to applying as a quant developer. That sounds so great. I hope you can make it. Thanks for the feedback. I'm sorry for asking. I only asked to link my Discord. Yeah, it's no problem, bro. You can ask anything. I'm never mad at anyone for asking anything. You can ask me anything. But sometimes I will just say no. And I hope that you can respect that. René, do you plan to make an EA you imitate a profitable trading guru on YouTube? That imitate? I could do this, but the problem is that profitable trading gurus usually do not show their strategies because most of the profitable trading gurus are actually not profitable. Oops, I said it. But yeah, most of them are selling stuff and making their money from broker affiliates or prop firm affiliates. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, but you have to be honest, I think. And yeah, I'm poor and cheap. Yeah. Just keep up the work, and you can also make some money. Do you agree on algorithm trader should be single? I do not agree. I think your relationship status doesn't really matter. How can I learn how to code grid strategy EA? Okay, this is the last time I posted, but you can learn all the programming basics you need in my course. You learn everything. Just watch this one course and you will be able to write MQL5 programs. Also grid trading strategies, because once you have the basics, you can write everything you want. It's not like you have to learn this specific thing, because the basics are what you have to know. Whatever your EA use grid martingale strategy. No, I don't use any grid or martingale strategies at the moment. Can you describe what is if I volume? What the fuck? It compares the volume and it checks if the volume for the current bar is higher than the volume for the last bar in the current time frame, in the current chart. But I'm not sure if it makes sense, because most of the Forex and CFD products, they don't have a real volume. They only have the tick volume coming from your broker, I think. Who was your MQL5 teacher? I didn't really have a MQL5 teacher. I learned with YouTube tutorials. For example, one of the first tutorials I watched is I think the videos were in German, from Mindful FX, which is a German guy who made a coding series back then, like 7 years ago. I watched it, and then I read a lot of stuff in the documentary and on forums and everything. But I learned most things like the hard way by myself. And yeah, it's not the best way, not the fastest way, but kind of worked. Have you also felt like your EA is a better trader than you? Yeah. I always feel like this, because the EA is just not having all of the emotional struggles that I have when I'm trading. Any algo trading book you recommend? No, I cannot recommend any book because I never read any book on algo trading. And yeah. So guys, these are my final words in this live stream. I will post one link in the chat now. And I want you to all go over to this link and watch the video, because I will end the live stream now. A bar means candle. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you like this update, and I will make a video, I think tomorrow or today, where I make another overview for all of the strategies in this account. I will publish it probably on Sunday. so we can all see what strategy made the performance and what strategy is not performing. Hope you want to see this. Make sure to watch the videos on the channel. Thanks for all of your feedback. There was a lot of love in the stream today, and I really appreciate it. And I'm not in Thailand anymore. So guys, thanks for being here. Have a great time. I'm out.